could be your fantasy.
I just filmed this video, but I'm filming it again because I think I was too angry in the last one. Every couple of minutes or so I need to lay down, calm down, because don't get me started. Okay, so if you've clicked on this video to watch it, you've probably either come from my Instagram or this is maybe happening to you right now and you're wanting some advice. I don't even know where to start. This is such a dramatic story. Grab yourself a glass of water, a cup of tea, something zen, because holy crap. And yeah, if you start having like anger issues, same. So how my Instagram account got hacked into, everything that went down, and then how I got it back. Okay, so this probably happened about 2.5 weeks ago now. It was a Tuesday morning and I had just woken up at like around 9 AM I think it was, and I just, you know, like you do, you check your phone, and when I looked at my phone, I had messages upon messages from my friends, my sister, like everyone being like, where's your account? Where's your Instagram account? Did you delete your Instagram account? What's going on? Oh my god, there's something wrong with your Instagram account. Excuse me, what? So from there, I was so confused and I was like, what are you guys talking about? Immediately went onto my Instagram account to see what they were meaning, and when I clicked on the app, like Instagram app, to have a look at it, it was really like weird and didn't look right. It was like I was still kind of logged in because it was logged in on my phone, but not really. And I was like trying to load, and I couldn't like even see anything. There was no post of mine, nothing, couldn't see anything. And then bam, like out, like logged out, gone. I was like, that's weird. Little did I know. Trying to log in and it wasn't working. I was like, okay, what the hell, seriously, what is going on? And I like wake Matt up, my boyfriend next to me. I'm like, wake the hell up, something's going down. You need to help me before I eat someone, like. Then I just randomly looked into my emails, and I kid you not, in my emails at the very top was 3 emails from my hackers. They had put the subject in the emails as hacked. So I was like, oh, cute. I clicked into the first email and it said, hello, blah, blah, we are your hackers. You have 3 hours to reply or we are deleting everything. Right. And then right below was the second email from them. 9 minutes later, not 3 hours, hun, not 3 hours, 9 minutes later saying, hi, you have not replied within the 3 hours. We are going to give you 1 last hour to reply or we are deleting everything. And then the email below that said, start deleting. I was fuming. I was so mad. I had lost my shit. I was like, pardon? Sorry, can you repeat that last one? I didn't quite catch that. I'm just gonna have a lolly. You just need to calm down, you know. Obviously, I start crying a lot. I'm like screaming at this point. I'm crying so much. I'm screaming. I'm running around the house. I'm so mad. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm uncontrollable. Let me just add, I know that it is an app. It is just an app. It's just Instagram, blah, 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 blah. Yes, it's just an app, it's just Instagram, but it is something really important to me. It is something I've been working on for years, been building for years. It's my #1 hobby, #1 thing that I love to do. I would spend 5 to 6 hours every single day on Instagram. I genuinely love it. Everyone has something that's important to them. Everyone has something that they love. Instagram is that for me. It is a hobby. It's a job. I've met so much people on there. It has been like, I love Instagram. It's great. And my account I've been building for years. So yeah, I was upset, okay? I was beside myself. I was absolutely uncontrollable. I was so upset. I did not know what to do with myself. I immediately started calling my sister, getting her to help me. I didn't know what, I was like, what do I do? Like I said to her, I've been hacked. These hackers have emailed me this, and this. Like, what do I do? And she's just like, all right, do not reply. You cannot reply, because you know how police say if you've ever been hacked. And by the way, these hackers were wanting money. They were wanting exactly 315 Australian dollars in Bitcoin. Now, that's important to remember. I'll tell you that later. Yeah, my sister's like, don't reply. We'll do something about this. We had been told by other Instagrammers and bloggers that call the police, like you need to file a report. So we were calling all the police in South Australia that would answer the phone, and and they were no help at all. Kind of understandable, because Instagram is like a worldwide app and they are physical police. What are they gonna do? Like, they were like, there's nothing we can do. We are police. Like, we catch people drink driving. We don't catch people stealing Instagram accounts. Like, sorry, hun. They told us that we needed to go on to this website that was kind of like online police. I don't know what the name of it was, but we had to file a report on there. We did that. It was absolutely useless. That did nothing. Also, I forgot to add why I think this happened to me. I think my Instagram account got hacked because the night before I got an email, what looked like to be a brand emailing me, wanting to collab, wanting to work with me. I get emails all day, every day from brands, so it was nothing suspicious at all. But I clicked into this email, and basically they were wanting me to sign up to their affiliation, blah blah blah, all this thing. So I had to click on a link and log in and then sign in my details, like my name. They wanting to sign me up for like their ambassador thing, whatever. So it looked kind of normal. Some brands do this, so it wasn't bizarre to me. So I did that, and it looked like it wanted me to log into Instagram. So I do that, but now I'm pretty sure that was from the hackers, and I had logged in, but I had not logged in. Apparently, hackers make these fake looking emails that look like you're logging into Instagram, but you're not. You're actually just giving them your details. Like, I literally just gave them my username and password. Let that soak in. Just let it soak in. So yes, this is how I think my account was hacked into, because I am dumb and I just gave them my login. I just gave it to them. I was like, here, have it. And also, to add to this, of course, I did not have on the two-factor authentication on. Why I didn't have it on, I could never tell you. Again, I'm dumb. I think it's never gonna happen to you, and then it does, and you're like, ha, cool, help. Every girl that I messaged on Instagram through my Rosa account, because that's what I was using a little bit. I was going onto my Rosa the Label Instagram account, which is my business. I was going on there and I was messaging other girls that I know through Instagram, being like, oh my God, help me. And they were like, don't you have two-factor authentication on? And I was like, no, not today. The police aren't helping me. The online police aren't helping, because how they work is they only help you once something gets stolen, and they don't classify an Instagram account as something being stolen. I don't know why, but they weren't. So they were no help whatsoever. So me, Matt, and Izzy start instantly researching Instagram accounts that have been hacked into. We're seeing, like, has this happened to anyone else? What have they done? How do we get it back? Like, where do we go from here? And Izzy's still saying, like, don't reply to them, don't reply to them. You can't reply to the hackers, because police always tell you, don't reply to the hackers. And yeah, she's like, don't reply to them, trust me. So I didn't reply to them for ages, but eventually it came to the point that we were like, right, we have to reply to them, because what if they do start deleting everything? Because that is what some hackers do. There's a group of hackers all around the world. These people that had my account were 100% not from Australia. They were not from any English speaking countries whatsoever, because their English was shocking. I can tell, I keep saying they because I'm sure it was 2 or more people, because during these couple of days when I was talking to them, I would be like, sorry, excuse me, I don't understand you, like I can't understand what you're saying to me. And then instantly they would reply back with full proper English. And yeah, so I was like, this is an organization of hackers that have got my account, and they're all in a little room together stealing my account. Kylie Jenner. So eventually I got to the point I was saying to my sister, I have to start replying to them before they start deleting all my things, because one, I don't want them to delete all my posts, and she's like, right, do it, just entertain them. We were all like, don't pay them, we are not paying them, that's not happening. Yeah, what they wanted exactly was 315 Australian dollars, but they wanted them in Bitcoin. Do you know why they wanted them in Bitcoin? Because Bitcoin is untrackable. So yeah, all of these other Instagram bloggers and Instagrammers like me were all saying 2 different things. Half of them were saying that they ended up paying the hackers and they gave it back. And then some of them were even saying that they paid the hackers and they didn't give it back. Because obviously you could pay the hackers and they could be like, screw you, I'm not paying you back. And then 20 minutes later be like, we want more money. Or you could pay the hackers and then they would be like, oh, thanks for the money, bye. We're going to go and delete all of your posts now, completely wipe the whole account. And obviously you're still going to have all the followers there, because that's where the value is the following. So they just wipe it. It's just this brand new account, but with a shitload of followers, and they're going to sell it to someone. I actually know of someone here in South Australia that has bought an account that had crap load of followers. I think they did it in regards to making it a business, something along those lines, and they did that. And I was thinking, I was like, oh my God, that could have been someone's account. Like some Instagram girl like me got her account was hacked and then wiped, and then someone bought it and turned it into their own business. You know, so I'm like, this happens, this stuff happens. So I believed that they could possibly do that to me. From all the research, lots of people were saying, pay them, you may get it back, or pay them and you won't get it back. And then others were like, right, you need to get help from actual Instagram. They need to help you. The only way to get it back is Instagram will override the account for you from the hackers and simply give it back to you. We found a way that you kind of request or report that your account has been hacked. You can do it through Instagram, and it's by, when you go to log in, you click forgotten password or something, and then it's like get more help, and you kind of click on I think we clicked on something that said we think it's been hacked, help us, and then you fill out a full report. Right, so we did that, and then we instantly got a reply back from Instagram, and it was only an automatic email response. And what the email said was just all of these details with a code. And what they were saying to me is, right, I needed to send them a photo of myself. Both of my hands had to be in the photo, holding a white piece of paper that said ASHTON LANGFORD, my Instagram username, and the code that they had sent me. I know, really official, but by doing that, I proved that it's me, and then they can go and check that account where my photos are and be like, right, this is the same girl, let's give it back to her. So I did that. I wrote, blah, 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 and I wrote my username that I had set up as ASHTON LANGFORD _, which I'll get back to that. That is very important. So we did that, and it took exactly 24 hours to get a reply back from Instagram, which was very stressful and really frustrating because during this whole time we, had to talk to these hackers. I had to start talking to these hackers, trying to play with them a bit, try and keep them hooked onto me that, oh my God, this girl might actually pay us the money. Let's keep hassling her and talking to her, because I didn't want them to think that I'm not going to pay them, because then they'd be like, screw her. Let's delete all of her shit and sell it to someone who wants to buy her account. So I kept acting like, oh, how do I do this? How do I send you the money? I have to get Bitcoin. How does Bitcoin work? I don't know how to do that, blah, blah, blah. I was acting like absolute dumbass, like a little bimbo. And it worked for 2 days, basically. So it took me overall 2 full days to get my Instagram back, but those 2 full days felt so long. How I was talking to these hackers felt as if there was someone hostage and I was trying to save them. It was so dramatic. It was like, now, we are deleting. Send us the money now. Like, it was so, Back to the first email that we sent to Instagram with all my details, the photo, blah, blah, blah. Sent that, and they replied in the morning, on Wednesday morning, and they were like, sorry, you are trying to get into the incorrect account. Your request is incorrect. It's wrong, blah, blah, blah. And me and Izzy, my sister, we're like, so we are like trying to reply to Instagram, being like, what are you talking about? This is my account. Like, hello, can you help me? This is really urgent. This is something important. And we're like saying, oh, this account has this many followers. We thought that might be more important to them, and they might respond knowing that I have like a decent sized following. So we were saying all that, but we learnt that was like an automatic email as well that they had sent us. So we were like, they're not going to respond to all of these other emails that we're sending to them. They're not, like, it's a massive company, Instagram. It's a massive, massive app. So they don't have time to reply to all of these emails. So we're like, right, we're going to have to try this request again. Why not? So we do that, send it again, blah, 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 blah. We realize that we're going to be waiting another 24 hours because that's how they work. They take their time. I was stressing like crazy no matter what people were saying to me. So we've sent the second email. The whole time we're waiting, this another 24 hours. By this point, I'm so stressed. I'm so upset. I've made myself actually really sick. I don't know what I had got, like stress-induced illness, something. I don't know if I had the flu. I was in a bad way. By Wednesday morning, 24 hours after it had been hacked, I was in a really bad way. Like, I was so sick. Go to uni that day a bit as well. And then, yeah, it was really bad. And during this whole day, when we're waiting for the second reply from Instagram, I'm talking to these hackers the whole time. Like, they are sending an email to me every probably 4 minutes, abusing, like, they were psycho, they were crazy, and it was just so abusive, and it was like, now, like, we're doing this, we're doing that, and it was so intense. So it came to Wednesday night, and I was in bed. I was so sick. I was in a bad way. I had work the next day and then uni, and I just was like, I can't do this. I'm just so stressed. I'm so upset. I'm so sick. So I called in sick for work and called in sick for uni as well, which I hate doing. If you know me well, I never get sick, but when I do, I'm honestly like really ill, and it was like stress induced, so it was kind of worse because I had worked it up. It was just bad. Right, I've been playing around with these hackers for over 48 hours, almost 48 hours. I've been playing around with them, making them think like I don't know how to get Bitcoin, all that, which I didn't actually. But I was like acting just so like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, help me, can I send you PayPal? Can I bank transfer you? Can I do anything? Like, blah, blah, blah. I was just keeping them interested in keeping me around so they wouldn't delete the account. That was the idea, to make them want to hang on to me as well. So I was talking to my mum and I was talking to my sister. I was like, look, it got to the point that I really felt like they were about to delete it. Another really important thing to add, I knew that it wasn't already deleted. See, what they had done when they did hack into it, they hacked into it and they, changed the username and the email and everything, and then they disabled it. So it was invisible to people, but it still existed. So I knew it still existed because I could go back on posts through my Rosa account. So if I wanted to be on Instagram, I was on my Rosa account looking at things. So I would go and look at posts that I knew that I had liked on my main account, my ASHTON LANGFORD account. Go and look at those posts and I could see my name on that post, saying that I liked it, but it said ASHTON LANGFORD _ 180 blah 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 numbers. And I was like, that is mine, that's me, that's my Instagram account. And if it had been deleted, that would not be there. If an account has been deleted, everything of it is gone, ceased to exist. And that was still there. So if I click on it, Instagram would be confused, like, oh, doesn't exist, or it would be, what would it do? It'd be like user not found, but it would still have my picture, and it would just, you could see that it was disabled. So helpful to know, right, they haven't deleted it. It still exists, because if they delete it, they get nothing. So why would they delete it? Why would they ever delete the account? Because that's pointless to them, to go to all the effort to hack into my account and then delete it. They're going to find any source that's going to give them money for this account. They are not going to delete it. And sorry if this is really scrambled everywhere, because honestly, there's just so much to say and so many little points I need to add in everywhere. So sorry if this is really all over the place, but hopefully you understand everything that I'm saying. So yes, it got to Wednesday night. The account was first hacked on Tuesday morning. It's almost been 48 hours. And I call my mum and my sister, and I'm like, you know what, let's just try. I'm just going to try and pay them and see how this goes. Because if you pay them and they give it back, then it's worth it, isn't it? And then I would go in, I would change the password, put on 2-factor authentication, and it'll be good and never happen again. That was the idea. That was what I wanted to happen. I wanted to be like, right, they'll give it back and it'll be okay. So the exact amount was 315 Australian dollars. I did a bit of research and found out that these specific hackers always ask the exact same amount, no matter who, no matter what, just any Instagram account that they hack, they ask the Instagrammer for the exact same amount. Mine was $350 Australian, because in apparently European money, that's exactly $200. So they were always asking for the same amount, if you get what I mean. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna give it a go. What do I have to lose? It's money, I'll lose money if they don't give it back. By the way, the whole time I'm talking to these hackers is via email, because, they know my email now because they hacked it, saw it and changed it. Little reference for anyone who's watching this, and maybe if your account has been hacked and you're talking to the hackers as well, have a look what their email is, because my hackers that hacked mine, their email was pam@protonmail.com. So if the email that you have from hackers right now is the same, then we have the same hackers. Snaps. If that helps anyone to know that you've got the same hacker as me, and if you need advice, message me. So yes, I decided I was going to pay them. So I emailed them and I'm like, right, I'm doing it now, give me these details, blah, blah, blah. I did it, and just before I was about to pay them, I was like, the second I send this to you, you need to send me my account details immediately. You must, I'm not doing this. So I was threatening them. I was like, no, you need to send me my details right now. So I didn't send them the money for quite a while, because I was just going at them like, you better, I swear. So yes, I end up sending the money. Bitcoin crap. Also, I don't know if I've already said this in the video, but the reason why they wanted Bitcoin is because Bitcoin is untraceable. Bitcoin is online currency. For anyone that doesn't know, I don't know much about it at all. I just know that it's a popular thing at the moment. But yes, they wanted Bitcoin because Bitcoin's untraceable, when I don't know, I paid them. I emailed them like, right, done. Send me my account right now. So I was like, Pam. And they replied to me, all right, we're getting it now. We're recovering it. It'll take, 10 minutes. We're getting it recovering. And then they didn't reply for like 2 hours. And the whole time they didn't reply for those 2 hours, I'm going crazy. So furious. And then 2 hours later when they replied, they said recovering. That's all they said. And that is the last email I ever got from them. They did not give me back my account. I thought that they were maybe going to ask me for more money. That never happened. They never did anything. They just got their money, never replied, weren't going to give it back. That's it. They were maybe they were going to reply in like a couple of days' time and be like, we need more money. But it never got to that point, thank God. So, yeah, lost the money. I didn't really care about the money. It was okay. I gave it a chance. What was I going to do? I was pretty upset though, because I was like, oh God, what do I do from here? Just went to bed. I was so sick, already called in sick for work and uni. I went to bed. I barely slept because of stress, but I actually made myself decently sick. And just my whole body was in a bad way. And I, went to bed. Woke up at 5 a.m. just because I felt so sick, not because I couldn't sleep. I wanted to sleep, but I was just so sick. And I was also going to Melbourne this weekend as well, when it all happened. So it was Friday, no, what day was it? Yeah, it was Thursday morning. I was supposed to be going over to my sister's house Thursday night, staying there, and then we were going to Melbourne together Friday morning. So I, because I wasn't going to work anymore and I wasn't going to uni, I just got up at 5 a.m, packed my suitcase and went to my sister's house because I was like, I can't be in my house anymore alone, feeling sick and sad. I need to go to my sister's house, get a hug from my big sister, see my little baby niece, because I love her so much. She can make any day the best day ever. I just need to see this gorgeous little girl. And we were just sitting down and I was at this point just calm, coming to, realize I was right, it is gone for now, or maybe it's gone forever and I might have to start all over again in regards to my Instagram following and my account and everything I've made. Everything I've created on Instagram, I might have to start again. So yeah, we're sitting there in her lounge room. It's 7 a.m. at this point. I got to their house so early. So we're just playing with my little niece, Emmy, and we're talking how else we could get this back. So I was sitting and I was talking to Izzy. I was like, why don't we send, the same thing that we've been doing, white paper, hands up, my face, my name, the code, but the username, why don't we write the username that we know the hackers have changed it to be? Why don't we do that? What if that works? So we did that, and instantly we got a reply from Instagram. Well, not instantly, I think it was an hour later, but the quickest reply they've ever done. At this point, my parents had come over as well because they were going to Melbourne as well. So yeah, my parents were over and everything. So we were all trying to work it out and everything. Got that email and they were right, you are a couple steps away from recovering your Instagram account. Click on this link to reset your password. Click on it and it didn't really work. I don't know what was wrong with that link that they sent, but it didn't really work. Maybe it was still sending through. I don't know. It was really weird. It didn't really quite work. It was a glitch thing. I don't know. And somehow I just kept clicking on it and I was like, no, this has to work. Instagram has replied knowing that my account is hacked, so they're actually wanting to help me now. They know that it's hacked. They're trying to help. So this has to work. We're almost there. And I clicked on it and it didn't quite have, I don't know, it was strange. And I clicked on kind of the home Instagram button or something like that, and it came to can't log in, and I clicked that and up came the hacker's email that they had put on my Instagram account. It was TFFFFTTTTTFFFF. It was weird. And I was oh, and I was I don't know, and I sent help logging in, and it said, right, an email has been sent to your email to help you log in. I was like, oh shit, I just sent an email to the hackers, clearly showing them that I'm trying to get back in. Oh god. And then somehow, out of all of that commotion, I don't know what I clicked onto. I can't remember. It was really dramatic fast. My sister's yelling. I don't know. It was just nuts. Click on it, and all of a sudden, my phone said, change password, new password. And I wrote in the new password, clicked OK, and then it said log in. And I was like, okay. And I wrote in the username that they had changed my account to and the new password. And I'm in. All of my posts were still there, all of my DMs, all of my videos, everything was still completely there, and I was in. And at the very top, you could see that the username was ASHTON LANGFORD _1809 blah blah blah. So I was like, I'm actually in my account. I've actually got it back. I was like screaming. I was like, Izzy! I got it back by Thursday morning. It was back. Took me probably 48 hours in total. Yeah. Got the Instagram account, never heard back from Pam ever again. So that's how I survived. So advice for anyone that this is happening to right now, turn on the 2-factor authentication. Obviously I already have that on right now. Turn that on so it doesn't happen to you. Secondly, don't answer emails that want you to log in to Instagram via the email link, blah, blah, blah. Don't do that. Any account that seems too good to be, any email that seems too good to be true, don't click onto it. I swear I actually just got another one of those fishy emails today. And it was like telling me to log into stuff. I was like, Pam, are you coming for me again? Like, no mate. I feel like they were Russian, because of within the emails, a bit of their what's the word, their language in writing was in it, and I asked Matt to like figure out what it was, and he said possibly Russian. I was hacked by Russian hackers, because you know Russians are the smartest people in the world. If this is happening to anyone right now and you've come to watch this for advice, calm down, you will get it back. Advice as well, don't pay them, just like wait it out. And if they do delete anything, they may delete maybe a couple of posts. One of the girls that I talked to on Instagram said that they had deleted a couple of her posts, but I know it wasn't many. I think it was maybe 1 or 2, and I don't know why they did that. I don't know what they were doing in regards to that. They just did that. But her hackers were exactly the same as mine. This is a story on how my Instagram account got hacked and then how I got it back. It got hacked because of my own fault. And then, yeah. You live and you learn, people. You live and you learn. Again, sorry if I was all over the place during this video. There was just so many little points I needed to say, and it was just like scrambled. I hope you understand what I was saying. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope it was interesting or entertaining. Please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye. The whole time I've been filming this video, I've been wondering if Pam might be watching it. Well, if you are watching it, Pam, bye. I'm just living my best life over here. Bye, guys.
Listen to the way